I see. Anyway, so to be much more in life, then focus on saying that no matter what, that if anything, I have the word I at least. And now the physical body gets weaker over time, and you must be able to go and understand to come back to the word I much more over time. Because those people who have a stronger word I can overcome anything. I mean, you can overcome anything that you want, because when you're understanding to come back to the word I, you can talk positively all day long. And now that's what's actually happening for me. Never get to the point where you have to smoke a cigarette. Never get to the point where you have to drink alcohol and do all the drugs and alcohol out there. Because those people are reaching outside for something, and that's why they die earlier. You understand? But make sure you understand that no matter what, that what's important is my word I. Now, I'm understanding that no matter what, that my scratching of my bum hole, I understand that I've been scratching my bum hole, and I've been trying to wash it also. And now so far, I'm going back into my word I, and I understand that no matter what happens, I have my word I, but everything's good. I've been washing my bum hole every single time I shit. So every single time I shit, because my bum hole starts getting itchy. An actual bum hole, around the bum hole area, I was scratching it so much for around 5 years. Scratching it. And you must understand that before I was never even washing my bum hole. Understand? But now, when I shit, I just go and wash my bum hole. After every shit, I wash my bum hole. And I just put my bum toward the tap, and I put water inside of my bum hole, and I just wash the area, so that my bum hole never has anything that's itchy. Because what happens is, once I shit, I realize my bum hole can get itchy from the shit. Understand? So I need to wash it, and I just wash and I wash and I just take care of it. Yeah. Because if you're scratching too much a part of your body, it becomes cancer. Do you understand that? So understand straight away. I see my dog as well, and my dog always scratching itself. So it's how it is, yeah. I see straight away how it's scratching itself now. See, my dog is always scratching itself because it's always on the grass, or it's either on the dirt or grass, and the ants start going on the dirt, and the ants start going on the dog, and small little fleas and stuff like that go on the dog, so the dog starts scratching itself. Say Bundy, say good boy, say good boy, say you're a good boy, say good boy, say you're a good boy. I say yes you are, say yes you are, say you're a good boy, huh? Say you're a good boy, say you're a good boy. So anyway, so that's my dog, yeah? And you have to understand straight away how I feel. And no matter what, that if you're learning something from the process, then you have to understand that I'm learning how to understand that I am the way, and I is the way. But Jesus Christ, in my situation over here, tries to talk to himself the most, and tries to help himself to be alive, and he tries to help himself to grow, and that's it. Actually, I'm much more aware now of my life and what's going on, so I go inside, I go indoors, and I'm safe and sorry. So anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm learning that I have a nice and beautiful home in my word I, and I'm learning how to grow myself, yeah? And that's it. But you must understand straight away how I feel. I feel like growing myself. I feel like helping my life to succeed differently. I'm learning the nice and beautiful architecture of life. I'm understanding straight away that I'm learning very quickly about life itself. But you have to understand that alcohol and drugs give you cancer. Firstly, white sugar gives you diabetes, and white sugar is also something that you have to stay away from. But try to delay smoking cigarettes, and try to delay drugs and this stuff, because those people who are doing drugs today, they're doing too much. drugs. And too much drugs means death for everybody. So what you do is learn how to appreciate yourself, to go into the word I. So I am the way. I am the way. I have everything I need in life. But those people who are never talking more words are the most bored. They're the most bored. They are seeking outside pleasures. So those people who are never talking more words are seeking outside pleasures unless they know the word I. If they know the word I and they can stick into the word I, then they understand straight away how they can be still and never bored. Because it's either consume content or speak more words from that point. And you have to understand straight away, I'm speaking more words, aren't I? And I'm also consuming content. I'm speaking the word I, and I'm learning very quickly about helping myself to grow. And you guys need to understand straight away that you guys need to do that also. So I'm understanding something. I'm understanding how to love my life, yeah? I'm learning how to help myself to succeed differently. Which that's what you guys need to do. So every single time, just learn very quickly about life and how to actually grow yourself, so you can actually understand straight away that if you're learning something, then I is the way. I is the way. I mean, Jesus Christ can show you now that he opens up the FL Studio or any type of program and starts learning it himself. And starts really finding the material and stuff like that. But if you're learning from other people what to do, then understand straight away to understand that Jesus Christ goes 4 times over here. And Jesus Christ goes the fastest way. And just really just looking at the nice and beautiful material of what's happening in the music tracks and being able to do a greater way of life. So just make sure you guys are never screwing yourself. Make sure that you're moving forward, yeah? So you guys, anything that's physical, in terms of building physical health, is something that is spiritual. So you must understand that no matter what, if you're looking to have all this sexy body and all this stuff, it's going to fade away eventually. And you have to understand that. So that time, you can put it into music production or you can put it into speaking more words instead. And it's much more for you to speak more words than it is to build physical health. I mean, understand? You must understand that. It's much more for you to speak more words than it is to do anything else. Because that way, you're going to understand what Jesus Christ done with the Bible. I'm just calling to Tamila.
Hello?
I say hello to Tamila.
Yes, Danny.
I say I'm just calling you to see how you are.
I'm very well, thank you. Busy. I've got some interviews that are coming up. So, yeah, busy. Really busy.
I see. So, are you at home?
Yeah, I am.
I see. Yeah, I'm just over here just doing some music production, and I went and I gave some money to have some music production courses online.
Okay, which ones?
I can say just from Estiva and from these other music producers who are traveling around the world right now, and they're actually very successful in music.
Right.
So I gave some money just to be able to see what they're doing. I gave $20.
Okay, so long as you're not paying some big money, you've got to be very careful because there are a lot of scams.
I understand.
Also, you have to know whether it's recognised by the Australian government.
I understand. Well, these courses are, these courses that I gave money for are people they are famous and they are doing online courses and I trust them completely.
Okay. Just be very careful that they don't get your bank details, okay? I'm just saying because of experience.
I see, yeah. And also the passport that we done is going to be, it's coming now. So they said that they shipped the passport.
Oh, beautiful.
So
excellent.
I see, yeah.
Oh, nice. See, it was hard for you at the time, but, with a little bit of convincing, you listened to me and you persisted and we did it online.
I see, yeah. And also, anything else? I see my social worker today, and Olivia came to me today, and she just made me sign documents to say that if for some reason that I may never pick up the phone, that she can call my dad instead.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I had to sign the document, but I can pick up the phone call because she's on private number. So I pick up private numbers now. So if somebody calls me from a private number, I just pick it up.
Yeah, good. Just listen to her. She'll support you.
I see, yeah.
Yeah. So do you like her?
I see, yeah, she's good. I see, I have no problem with her.
Beautiful.
I see,
That's
yeah.
the main thing. So long as you're getting on with her and she's supporting you and helping you, yeah, that's really important.
I see. How's Alex and Natasha?
Yeah, they're good. They're working. Everyone's working.
I see, that's good.
So it's been really busy. It's much more work from home.
I see now it's curfew. I see now it's a curfew update.
Yeah, so we can't even go anywhere.
I see from 9 o'clock in the night time to 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, especially in your areas. No one's allowed to travel in or out of your areas.
I see. So is it Greater Sydney or is it regional areas?
No, it's the whole Sydney.
I see it's the whole Sydney only.
Yeah. Oh well, it's it extends all the way up to Wollongong.
I see it all the way up to Wollongong.
And then there are certain regional areas that are closed as well.
So Newcastle as well is in this.
I believe so.
I see. There you go. I see. It's more how they're locking people up so that people who are younger are never ever traveling much in the night time. But I believe it's a better decision.
It is a very good decision. So they can try and stop it because it's a really bad disease. It's just like polio and all of these other ones, and people have to understand that because it's killing people.
I see. I never believed that it's because of the coronavirus, but I believe that it's just a smart decision because people who are young these days are running into the parks these days at night time and they're doing drugs.
Okay.
So now, because they're putting these laws in place, I feel that the police is much more stricter and that these guys and these ladies out there who are younger are going to be indoors now and they're going to be much more educated.
Yeah. Let's hope. Well, but, everyone, does what they want to do anyway.
I see, yeah. I see. Anyway, Tasmina, I thank you for everything. I'm going to go listen to my stuff over here. I've got some music production to do.
All right.
But I did call you just to see how you are.
And thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You take care.
I thank you.
And, have a good day.
I thank you very much. I'll talk to you very soon.
All right. Bye, Danny.
Thank you. Bye. So anyway, I just really just had to call Tasmina just to talk to her to see how she is. So that's it. So every single few days or something like that, just call somebody just to see how they are, so that you just show that you care, so that you can do a greater job for yourself, and that's how. In that sense, so no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about just improve myself, but reach for your word I every single time, and understand that the words that you say, the words that you say is more enough for you. But if you want to try something out, then guess what? I promise you, learn to understand something, that you just never ever poison your body, and that way you're going to do a greater job for yourself. But understand straight away that if you are somebody who needs to smoke cigarettes, then guess what? I promise you, why do you need to smoke cigarettes? What is it going to do for you? I promise you, the cigarettes is nothing to be proud of, and you must understand straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that I have a second chance at life over here, and I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life and being able to grow myself differently. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to perform and outperform myself. But I have much more improvement in myself over here to understand that no matter what, that you must never ever reach for outside poison and stuff like that. And be able to talk up your words and be able to understand straight away that if you fall, then make sure that you pick up yourself and your nice and beautiful racket, and understand that it's your word I, and never break your word I. You understand? I promise you, if you make it your word I, then guess what? I promise you then, you have to understand something. If you're somebody who's smoking cigarettes and telling other people to never smoke cigarettes, then that's a hypocrite. Well, that's a hypocrite. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that just make sure you understand that you never fall, and make sure you're never poisoning your temple. So regardless of how romantic it may look in terms of the scenario, because your dad is doing it and because of all these reasons, because you feel that you want to be your dad and you want to be somebody else for a bit. I mean, never try to copy other people. I mean, copy Jesus Christ only. I mean, understand? I mean, if you want to mimic someone, then mimic Jesus Christ only. I mean, only ever copy Jesus Christ and what Jesus Christ is doing these days. Actually, it's much more how you have to understand. There's much more of a positive way and function to understand that. You understand? I mean, never ever fall for cigarettes. I mean, understand? So, just the way it is. So, if you have 10,000 people watching you right now, if you have millions of people watching you right now, I mean, do you fall and pick up cigarettes, or do you do what? I mean, what do you do? I mean, no matter what you do, that you realize something, to never ever have a second lifestyle. But just admit that you understand that you fell upon cigarettes, and that you give people the notion that you must understand that I never fell upon cigarettes. And I'm learning how to dwell upon a greater way of life for myself. So no matter what, I'm learning how to direct communication into different ways of being. So I'm not saying that at that time I understand that I'm somebody who is just a small little baby. And I'm not saying straight away how I'm learning very differently about life, and I'm learning how to go inside for the help. So spirituality over here, in terms of what's spiritual, is the word I. So Jesus Christ says go inside, because the way is inside. And he says I am the way, because that's what he means. I am the way. I is the way, because you have to go and follow your dreams, and you have to follow the word I. But anything that's physical in life is moving away from you. You're only a short time here in terms of physicality, but you'll understand straight away that you're here for a long time spiritually. And there's a better world than this, I promise you. I can even see it. I can see it as well. And there's something better, I promise you. Because we're able to speak those words, aren't we? And words is something that's nice and beautiful, because that's what you have to understand straight away, that you learn something. Actually, those people who poison their temples are ready to go from this world, and that's it. I promise you, and you must understand that no matter what happens, I feel with Dr. Wayne Dyer's case, I see he became a leukemia type of individual. And how did he even achieve leukemia? How did he even achieve leukemia? Well, I understand straight away that somehow leukemia happens to people for just how it is. Actually, just how it was. I have nothing to say about that, but I do have something to say. Now, I feel that I never need leukemia, but I'm understanding straight away how he was going throughout life, and somehow it just did happen that way. And he is happy about it anyway. Unfortunately now, at the time, unfortunately, he's very positive with us. And he's very positive with us about everything, and he's saying positive material along the way. And if you're positive, I promise you, you'll find the word I, I promise you. And that's how it is. So what I'm actually understanding is I'm learning very quickly about life, and I'm learning to achieve a greater way of life for myself. I'm learning to understand straight away that I'm looking for a better way. So you must understand straight away that I feel that I've lost nothing, because I have my word I, and I have my nice and beautiful way of life over here. So I'm doing greater for myself. But I feel that no matter what, that I need to go and do greater for myself regardless. And I never need a cigarette. So no matter what I do, I'm learning to overcome temptation. I'm learning to understand that it's getting hot over here. And I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. So what I'm doing is I'm moving up. I'm moving up the playing field. I'm understanding straight away how I feel about situations. And that's it. First, you must understand something. I mean, you must understand how it feels to go yourself into freedom. I mean, you understand? I mean, if you're understanding how to help yourself to grow, then I see it's raining outside. See the calm before the storm, huh? See it's about to rain. See this dog came into my house. See a little bit. See the dog wants to come in the house. See, anyway. See, it's much more how I feel. And how I feel is different, and how I feel is I need to go and grow myself differently, and I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to have unusual ways of life happening for my life over here. And I'm learning how to grow myself in the best kind of way forward. I'm learning how to help myself, yeah? And as I help myself, I look for a different way of life, looking for different ways of being, looking to help myself to grow, and I see nothing out there can fulfill me. I see it's much more the words can fulfill me, whereas the words I speak can fulfill me. But cigarettes cannot fulfill me. Whereas drugs and people out there can never fulfill me. I promise you. Sex addiction is when you need a woman or a man to fuck and to have sex with. And I see now the brothels out there are getting impacted as well, and less people in terms of brothels are open now because of the curfew in Australia over here, in terms of Australia. And I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly about life and laughter, and I'm learning to understand straight away that if you're speaking the words while doing it, or while you're doing pleasure, or you must understand no. Or she's trying to delay gratification all the way. Or she try to delay gratification all the way, and never try to make excuses for why you cannot have the outside world. All you can have is the inside world, and that's everything. There's people who succeed in the outer world, and there's people who succeed in the inner world. But you have to succeed in the inner world far more than the outer world. And now the outer world is physical attempts, which means even physical body attempts, where they succeed in the outer world physically, and they look good. They look good from the outside physically. You understand? And that's the outer world, but you have to succeed in the inner world more than the outer world, because people who succeed in the outer world only are very unhappy people, and people who succeed in the inner world are much more inclining themselves to dwell upon a better life, and it's much more how it is. It's much more how I'm understanding straight away how I need to grow myself differently. I'm understanding that no matter what, the dog over here is succeeding always in the inner world, much more than the outer world. And you must understand straight away how it feels to grow yourself, yeah? So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly, never reach out for anything that's in the outside world, like poisons. Never reach for poisons. And now reach for vegan food, but delay vegan food and delay everything from the outside world. And the only thing that, the only aspect that you have to be putting into yourself right now is information, and that's it. Just information. You understand? The Bible of God is more enough for you. It's always more enough for you. And now, if you want to do anything extra in terms of life, then you can, but you must understand how I feel. So, Bundy. So anyway, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how my dog always wants to watch me doing whatever I'm doing. It's more how it is. So anyway guys, so what's important for me now is to be able to do a video of life coaching. I'll do a life coaching video, and I'm talking about something over here where I need to go and do my work. So being able to do my work all day long is something that's actually important for me. So I'm understanding something. It's much more doable to do it now than later. So I can actually love my life differently. I can do my life much greater. See, so since I'm actually going and speaking my word I, guys, I'm actually learning how to actually go and do my life much greater with the word I. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I have that nice and beautiful feeling of the word I in my vocabulary. So since I'm actually learning how to learn how my word I works for me, I'm learning I have course 309 with how to series. So how to live through panic. So how to live through panic. And I understand straight away that people aren't aware of my word I over here. And I have my word I anyway, so as I speak my word I have to find a better way forward for my life at least. And it does work out for me, so I understand straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm learning very quickly about my word I. And I'm learning very quickly about life itself and how to live my life in the word I. So you guys have to understand straight away that the word I is very important with the word I. And understand straight away that the outside world can never ever do anything for you in the word I. But make sure you're never harming anything. And now if you're never harming anything, apparently that means you're increasing the word I in the world. Apparently, but if you're killing creatures, then that means that you're never lifting the word I. Apparently you must understand. So I feel that the world's going to be vegan very soon. And I understand straight away that the world's going and becoming better for everybody in the word I. And I understand straight away how I need to feel about life. I'm looking at life and I'm understanding straight away how I feel. So what I want to do in the word I is keep going, and I want to just help myself to deliver content in the word I. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways of dealing with I, and I'm learning how to penetrate myself to have a great time with my word I. So every single time I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to help myself to deliver information, and I just say travel images. I'm learning how to understand straight away that those people who have no word I never ever appreciate you the way you appreciate yourself. I promise you, although it's more how it is, and you must understand that. Most you guys must understand that if you appreciate your family members, then you can be around them, but make sure you understand straight away how it feels to grow yourself in the word I. So right now in the word I promise you, I see a silent road for me, and that silent road says A. I mean, go your way and make sure that no matter what, that you follow the silent way. So my silent path right now, I follow this. I follow the silent path of road. I follow my silent path. I follow the path of least resistance. And now, do I follow the path of least resistance? So I say yes. I promise you. Why is that? I promise you because that's the way forward. And now I have freedom to choose. I have freedom to live my life this way for now, and I have freedom. So go the way of freedom, and go the way of freeway. And what's the freeway? And pour money into the business. So I'm understanding straight away. I want to get myself some synths over here. I understand now's the best time to do it, and I'm learning something quickly that I have money to pour into a business now. And I focus upon helping myself to get serum and silence right now. I get 2 cents for myself, and that way I'm learning very quickly about life, and I'm learning how to actually learn my word I sequence. So let's have a look. Alright, I say serum. I say serum synth. I get serum. I see now I have to get serum over here, which is a VST plugin, and I get it. I just allow for it to happen, and that way I can use serum. I can check out, and that way I'm learning very quickly that I have to get the synth, and I give the money for it now. I see now is the best time to show you that no matter what, that I can wait. Ask Jesus Christ what to do. I mean, Jesus Christ says, get it right now. And I give them money right now. So I just say $250. I save money anyway. I give it for free. I have to get it eventually anyway. I have to get my serum anyway. And I check out. And I see anyway, I'm learning how to see straight away. I see over 260 courses, including 1,800 hours of a year. Without courses and plugins over here. I see, what's this? I see over here, I see some courses I see now. I can come back to it. Seeing that. See, anyway, I give my money by credit card. See, it's much more how I feel. So, I see as I grow myself, I'm looking for different ways to improve, and I have to grow myself differently. And I have to give my name and full name, and I give my last name. So Milivojevic. Say Danny, not Milivojevic at gmail.com. But now it's much more how I feel that I need to create an account. Say Danny Milivojevic. Say password. I just put my password in for the word I. I make the payment. Make the payment and save the details. And let's have a look at what I'm doing now. I realize now that's money, but the money is for free. It's a free money thing, so I have to go and see my life over here. I have to see straight away the notifications bell over here. I have to see, did they send me the code? See, anyway, I'm learning that nice and beautiful feeling, so it's much more how it is. See, so as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for ways to improve. I'm looking for ways to help myself to attain much more. And that's how I actually go and grow myself differently, and I help myself to see life much greater. But because I'm understanding something over here, that I learn something very quickly. I'm learning how to cancel. I cancel, but I return to merchant. I return the merchandise. I'll do it for the word I. See, I'm learning very quickly about life. And I'm learning how to actually learn the word I symptom. And I'm learning how to actually enjoy myself in the process. I see Jesus Christ is saying the word I here means business. I mean business in the word I here. And I'm learning very quickly about life. See, it's similar to my mobile. So my mobile has a sound system. So what's happening over here? I see netcode, I see next. So I have to press next. So anyway, so as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for the ID check over here. I'm learning how to process the information forward. So I have to give them a call. I have to give them a call So let's have a look. I'll give them a call. See 132221. So I have to give Commonwealth Bank a call to see what's going on with my card over here.
Hello, welcome to the Commonwealth Bank, where all our call centres are located in Australia. For self-service phone banking, including BPay, funds transfers, card activation, or to set up a PIN, press 1. To report a card as lost or stolen, for any security inquiries or transactions you don't recognise, or if you're following up an existing disputed transaction, press 2. To find out more about a new product, apply for a new product, or inquire about an application in progress, press 3. Or to find the right person to speak with, press 4. For transactions, fees, BPay, funds transfer, interest inquiries, please choose the account you're calling about. For your transactions savings account, press 1. For your credit card, press 2. For your home loan, press. If you're calling for assistance with transferring between your own accounts or to pay a bill, press 1. For anything else, press 2. First, I'll get some details from you. If you have your NetBank client number with you, please key it in now, followed by the hash key. And if you don't know it, just press hash. Okay, if you know your card number, press 1. And if you have any other account number, press 3. Otherwise, if you don't have either of these, just press hash. Sorry, I missed that. If you know your card number, press 1. And if you have, okay, key in your card number followed by hash. Thanks. And now key in your phone banking password, then hash. Again, if you don't have one, just press hash. Just a moment. We are currently taking a high number of calls. It could take up to 1 hour to answer your call. We apologise for any inconvenience caused. To ensure our high standards of customer service are maintained, this call may be monitored or recorded for training purposes. Did you know you can update your tax residency details online? Simply log into NetBank and search tax residency. All our telephone staff are currently busy. Please hold and we'll assist you as soon as possible.
So anyway, so you can see straight away how that's working out for me. So hopefully they can see my message much more earlier. So I'm understanding something now. I'm understanding that I want to be able to thoroughly be able to help myself, guys. So what I'm doing is I'm doing my life over here, and I have to help myself to get serum now. I'm learning how to grow myself differently. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for a better way. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning how to get serum. It was just working out for me just recently. So I just go and get, I say silent synth. Say silent synth over here. See linear digital silent synth. See silent synth is already here as well. I have add to cart over here. So I make silent. See silent over here. So I'm understanding straight away. I'm just looking to agree with the terms and conditions. So I'm learning how to dwell upon life much greater. And I'm learning how to help myself to explain much more. So I'm understanding straight away to get both of it. Get both silent and get myself the nice and beautiful appropriate feel. So 04, 04, say 04, 01 041 944. I say save this information for next time. Say yes please. I see now, let's have a look. Say the back of the number. See, so what I'm doing is I'm looking to help myself to deliver information. I'm serving myself a purpose to be able to grow myself. So that's already around $450, and it's around $450 of money I'm pouring into synths over here to have myself a synth. So let's have a look over here. Say pay now please, and it goes straight away into the system over here. See what I see, is it working or not. See now, let's have a look. I'm learning quickly about the mobile. See request net code. See 944. See yeah. See request net code. See now my mobile phone has to be receiving a message. But if I call my mobile, branch it's much more how it is. Branch it's much more how it is.
All our telephone staff are currently busy.
I see the net code. I see the net code has been sent to your. I see it's been sent to my phone. So what's happening around here? So anyway, so what I'm doing over here is I'm understanding straight away how I feel. That no matter what, that I'm looking for ways to help myself to grow, and I'm looking to help myself to explain that it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what I do, that today is a strong code for me of honor to help myself to develop, and I'm helping myself to eye open everything. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning very quickly how to help myself to enjoy. So every single time now, I'm learning how to thrive. I'm learning how to help myself to have money in my pocket. I'm understanding straight away how it's just the way it is. And if you are enjoying yourself and you're enjoying the nice and beautiful way of life for yourself, then you have to be growing yourself differently, yeah? And you have to understand straight away how it is.
All our telephone staff are currently busy.
I mean, you have to understand straight away how to grow and to love yourself differently is something different for yourself, and it's not sure how it is. So I'm focusing on understanding that no matter what, that my word I over here is doing something to give money, but somehow the process is never working. I see it just say process never working for debit card. So anyway, see it's much more how I say phone. I see anyway, so it's much more how I'm learning. I say phone never receiving net code. See, it's much more how I feel. So it says your net code will be sent to your phone number we have on file. So see if you are registered and haven't received your net code. I see check we have the right phone number and registered device. See, no matter what, I'm learning very quickly. I see a net code over here.
We appreciate your patience.
I see net code is working now.
Possible.
So let's have a look. I have a net code right here. See, yeah. Alright, net code right here, baby. I submit it. See, 355660. So resend net code. See, it's a new net code here. See, it's working all of a sudden. See, 459315. See, there we go. See, it's all working out now. So what I'm doing is help myself to grab information, and I'm going to be that way. See, it's more how it is. And I have to log in over here. See, it's much more how I feel. I have to create an account. And I'm learning very quickly how to ground myself with the word I. So the word I is very important. And I'm learning very quickly about my life over here. See, as I grow myself, I'm looking to help myself to do greater. So let's have a look. See, now I'm learning how to grow my word I. So let's have a look over here. So they sent me an email already. So activate account. So activate my account, please. See, now I have my silent way of login. I have my login over here, and I put the email in, and I put my password in. I make sure of it. So I have my silent plugin. I have my silent plugin. So what do I do now? And I have my order. See my other products. I see plugins. I have my nice and beautiful deal over here. I have the silent plugin right here. So download my invoice. So now, do we give the money, or what's happening right here? I'm learning to understand straight away to just see what's going on. And I'm looking to see exactly what's going on with my word I here. I see, so it's actually working out. So no matter what, I'm learning quickly to download my invoice, and I have to get my instruments. So I understand it's much more in my Gmail account. So I have to open up my Gmail account. I'm learning how to grow myself differently. I'm looking for better ways of improving my life. I see, so over here I'm learning to have my nice and beautiful confirmation account, and I have to get my nice and beautiful point system. See, so anyway, what I'm doing is I'm looking for my order. I'm looking to grab my nice and beautiful instant delivery. So where is it? I have to go to Plugin Fox over here. I have to go to plugins. I have to go to my nice and beautiful Silent. So Silent over here somewhere. I see. It's much more how I feel. Silent. I'm learning how to grow my account. So as I grow my account, I'm looking to request my aspect of life. So I'm going to chat with them. I am looking for my Silent plugin. So danny.levoyevich@gmail.com. Let's see, I ask, can you help me find it? I see now, I never need these guys over here. But I want to ask them questions, so a little bit that way. I'm learning how to just grow myself differently. I'm learning how to persuade myself to have a helping hand over here. So what I'm doing is learning very quickly about life, and it's more how it is. So I'm learning to help myself to do greater. So I'm learning very quickly about life over here. So contact us. I gave money. And just say, I gave money recently to gain the Silent plugin, but currently unable to find the product on your website. See virtual instruments, see brands, see there's a lot of stuff that you can go and see straight away what you want in terms of life. See my account, so my account is something different. And I have to learn how to grow myself differently. See, it's more how it is. And I'm learning very quickly about life. So as I grow myself, I'm looking for Silent. So what's happening is I have to find what's happening with my life over here, because I gave money, but I have to get my money from my account. So we'll see what happens. See, anyway. So hello.
Hi, Danny. You are speaking with Sapna. How may I help you today?
I say hi. I'm just looking to see when I go online to get myself something from the internet with my credit card. I understand that what happens is they ask me for a net code. I see. Do I have to go through that process?
Net code?
I see. Yes. Do I have to go through the net code process?
Do you want your client number for net banking?
I see. Yes. So what I want to understand, because the process of when you're banking online and you're doing something to invest money into a product online, that the website asks you to put in your phone number and to send a net code to the number or to the Commonwealth bank account. But I want to try to skip that process.
You want to get the net code every time you want to purchase?
I want to skip the net code.
You want to skip.
I say yes.
But if it is the system, how can you skip that?
I
That's
say,
the bank system.
I see. So that's how it is. I mean, that's how the process goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see how.
I mean, they can't set up only for you the different process. If that is the process, then it is always there.
I see. I see. I have no worries. I'm just asking question.
Okay, I'm sorry. I may be misunderstood. I'm sorry for that.
I have no
But
worries.
yes, if that is the process, then that is the process, and then everybody must follow that. Okay.
I have no worries. Thank you very much.
So have you purchased before, or are you trying to purchase for the first time?
I see. No. I can say I've done it before, but I want to ask just a question about that one.
If you can remove the network.
I see. Yeah.
No. We have to. Even if I do online purchase, we have to. Okay.
I have no worries. Thank you. Thank you.
So that's all. That's all your questions.
I see. That's all
can
my
I
question.
help you
I see. That's all.
with something else? All right. Okay.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure talking to you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. So anyway, so that's the current process anyway. So what I'm doing is I'm learning very quickly about life over here. I'm learning to just help myself to grow myself differently. And I'm learning. I'm learning how I'm delivering content, but for some reason the money that I have in my account didn't go into the account of other people's account, so I'm looking to satisfy my need for understanding over here to see how much more money I have over here. So I want to ask myself anyway a question to see what's going on with my account, because I gave money to get the account number, see my order, see your license and download information will be sent in a separate email. See, please check your junk or spam folder. See more. See, view your order. See, anyway. See, continue shopping. See, continue shopping. See, it's much more how I feel. I have my plugin. See, it's much more how I need to find ways of dealing with my life. So I have to go and see the order. So Gmail account. See, it's much more how I feel. I have to check out my spam folders. I have to check out to see where the account is and where my plugin is. See, now let's have a look. See, spam folder. See now. See, it's more how I feel that time of need is growing. But I'm actually understanding something. I gave money, but I have to do better.